Got a couple of Flowmasters and a Summit kit here. It's supposed to fit a Chevelle A body. I'm sure it's probably universal. It was one of the cheapest things we could get. So we're gonna go through and I'm sure we're gonna install this right into the car and it'll fit perfectly and there'll be no problems. No, that's not gonna happen. It's probably gonna take me all day and it's gonna be a massive headache, but it's what we're going with.
Okay. Oh, don't scratch it now. One of these days, it'd be great if I had a lift. Does that go out or in? Well, who did that? Okay, well, it'll rotate no matter what way we put it on there, right? Let's go with that logic. Well, what? Come on. How can I not figure this out? Oh, there we go. You just can't do it the wrong way. That's fantastic. That's a 3.5 inch header and a 3-inch pipe. Super convenient. I have reducers from the old exhaust still. We'll just cut them off. We'll have to weld them on here. But for now, we're just going to kind of do that. See where that gets us. Is that what we're shooting for? Maybe. Okay. Put the other incorrect pipe on. I don't want to cut that now, solely because if I weld them on and I've got to cut them back off and re-weld them, I'm going to be mildly flustered. So, at least the cross member is significantly closer on this one, so I have less room. That's actually what I was hoping would happen. Sure. Yeah. I bet that's not supposed to go out. I bet it's supposed to go in. Maybe? I have no clue. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know how I made it this far. You see what's happening there now? I was like, how are we on such different angles? That's a little closer. Something like so. Yeah, why not? Ow, who put that there? Whoa. Let's try to get that one a little more in line. I like that. How's this one looking? Somewhat not close-ish. Perfect. We gotta be able to move these around, you know, when I weld them other collectors on, reducers, whatever you want to call them. I don't care. You pick. I'm gonna say this is designed for a 13.5 inch muffler, so I'm gonna assume we're gonna need another pipe. Maybe the muffler does go there. I don't know. Oh yeah, this shows there's another piece.
Well, boys,
I'm not gonna lie. I think we might have just about the right amount of pipe to straight pipe this bad boy. We can't do that. It's unbearably loud. I don't think I have any more jack stands. Also, why are those so long? Huh. Maybe slip together. They ain't fitting a 13-inch muffler back there. Ain't no way. Ain't happening. Huh. Well, I guess, shoot. Do we start at the back and go forward? Oh man. Maybe. Oh, we're not too hateful. Okay. Well, maybe we go to the back. Actually, we're going to start over the axle. That's going to be the hardest part to get aligned around everything. I think we're going to use that as our starting point here. Oh boy. So here's where we're at. This has a 3-inch collector. My header is a 3.5. I knew that, not a big deal. I have the right adapter for it. I just hung it up there to kind of get an idea. The front pipes fit all right. These intermediate pipes ain't too bad. They're cut to length. They should fit all right as well. Where I'm running into an issue is I'm trying to get the muffler set at the right height. That's about where it needs to be. It's tucked up so you don't really see it. This pipe that comes up and around the axle just isn't, it's not jiving with me. I can get it to where it's not bad. Clears the spring, clears the upper 4-link bar. But when it comes down in the back, I just don't like how low that's hanging. I can't get past it. It's way down from the frame rail, from the side of the car. The way it's sitting, it doesn't sit quite that high. But from the side of the car, you see the pipe hanging down. You can see that gap in there. I don't like it. It looks too generic to me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna cut this slip joint off. And that way I can get this pipe, for one, so it's clocked straight and doesn't point towards the center of the car. And for two, I think I should be able to get it to tuck up in behind this cavity up here. And then I'll be able to have a nice turn down tip and the pipe won't be hanging so low. I can't get past how low it is. I understand a factory car would have sat about like that with the square tips. I can get that if you're doing a relatively stockish build. This has a big motor in it. It's built to be more fast than all original. So I think that's ultimately what I've come up with, is we're just going to have to cut this apart and change it. I don't like it. I have a portaband, but the Metabo has a lot better dramatic effect.
safely adjusted. Well, I got one side clamped. The other side I don't have clamped, and I ran out of patience. So it barely started. I don't know if it'll start again. Battery's getting dead. Well, this is what we come up with for the exhaust here. We get it to come back in by the, I guess I'm in front of the light that way. It comes into the muffler by the drive shaft, comes out on this side, goes up and over the axle. Completely modified these rear pipes. So instead of coming out way over here, I got them to come out the sides, and then my tip's kind of back by the corner. I'm gonna cut that a little shorter so it's not sticking down, but from the side that pipe's pretty well hidden.